All right, looks like I'm live, but I want to go onto YouTube first, and let's see. Do the pop-up. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Whoever's there, I'll be back in a second. Do the pop-up. Hold on. Let's see. It takes a minute to go into YouTube. Give me 1 second, guys. Whoever's there, I'll be back in a second. Do the pop-up. Hold on. Let's see. It takes a minute to go into 1 second, guys. Whoever's there. Okay. Here's the pop out. All right. 520. All right. There's Mr. Faust. There's Doug. I'm uploading a video now from my friend Phil in the UK about removing and installing a Kohler K-Series lock. So I tried to get on one of the UK streams about a half hour ago, but they ended it, so I couldn't. So hopefully when it goes on, it's a 9-minute video, 10-minute video, so it may take a little while for it to load. But hey, Stanley, what's going on? How's everything today, James? Hope all is well. We're reset on our StreamYard to 20 hours. So I had like an hour left. So today it reset back to 20, so I can do a few of these things, and we'll be good to go. So what's new with everybody? They delivered your new shop. What shop, Stanley? Oh, man. What is going on? Bama, I saw your chat last night, but it was a little late for me, so I was actually in bed. But I'll join you next time. I like getting on with the UK guys on their chats because we have a great time. Those guys over there are really fun with the chats. But hopefully all is well. James is home, so that's good. And Bama and Stanley, hope everything is well with all you guys. Too small, 10 by 16. What size is the new one, Stanley? Oh, what is it? A prefab building they delivered? What is it? 10 by 16. 10 by 16 isn't too bad. It's not really big for a shop, but hey, Will, what's going on? I see you got a 359. Will, looks pretty good. Did you buy the 357 top end for it yet? Hey, Nick, what's going on? So Pate, I don't know which one, but there's a Pate 522. I'm assuming it's Mr. Maybe the Mrs. But I'm currently uploading a video for Phil in the UK. Mega, how's things in New Zealand, brother? I'm uploading a K-Series valve lock video for Phil in the UK. It's a 9-minute video. It says it's going to take 34 minutes to load. So who knows? Who knows? But Jason, I just got the transmission today for that time saver. So that'll probably be a job for tomorrow or the weekend. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So it's going to be a crappy room. Drifty, what's up, brother? Let's see. Highway pop-ups. Oh, that'll be fun, Will. That sounds like it'd be a cool saw. But yeah, Pate, I just watched, I was watching Terrell's video on it. Very simple to replace. So I love watching his stuff. He gets really good. Getting out of house arrest next week. There you go, Mega. We all need goals, Mega. That's a good one. But anyway, yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well. I figured I started my StreamYard 20 hours today, so what the hell? I figured I started out, you know? Will, 272 pop-up Duport does actually. Yeah, they really do. Yeah, Terrell's got some great stuff. He really does. People always joke with him because of his teeth and all that, but I tell you, you look at his content, he can tell you how to fix stuff, and especially stuff that you don't know how to fix or you never done before. Like I said, first time saver I've ever worked on. I never worked on one of those. And everybody on here has been throwing them down, saying they're pieces of junk, but whatever. No big deal. No big deal. Oh, let me put the link. I'm sorry. Let me throw the link up there. Let's see. Control V. There's the link. Oh, Mason, he wants to come up. Mason's going to probably show us more toys or stickers. Anyway, whoever wants to come up, click on the link. We'll see who you are. Make sure I know you, and we'll throw you in. Polar Bear, what's going on, Ed? Hopefully all is well out there. But I know my guys are supposed to get cloth masks. I think by the end of the week, they'll be happy. They don't like the throwaway type that we're using right now. So we'll see what happens. There's Doug. Hold on. Give me a quick wave, Doug. There you go.
What's up?
There you go. What's up, Bama? What's going on?
What you had
Mark,
to do with
what's
that?
going on, V8? How you doing?
What you had to do with that time saver?
Transmission. I was at the dealer the other day, and this guy dropped this one off. And at the dealer, when I push on the engage, you can't move it because it's engaged. This one here, you push on it, you're walking around all day. So
Really?
I turned it outside. I could turn the wheel of the pulley on the transmission, and the wheels weren't going nowhere. So I knew something was up. So it wasn't bad. $86 on Amazon. So, I mean, but my customer, he had to buy it, though. I couldn't buy it and make a couple bucks. He had to buy it. So you know what? Price just went up. How's that?
Yeah.
You got to make it somehow, right?
Yeah, I worked on that one, that Toro time saver. It was so filled up with grass, you know, right where the belt comes off the motor, comes all the way across the top.
Yep,
it was so filled up with grass through there, it locked up the belt.
Oh, yeah. I believe it. All right, hold on.
Hey.
And
what's up, guys? How are you?
What's up?
Hey.
Hey, Mason.
Not much. What are you guys up to?
Check this
all right,
out.
Mason's got show and tell today. So what are you showing and telling, Mason? Uh-oh.
Found
What's
these
that?
in my
Model cars?
Yeah,
Hold on,
Mickey
Mason.
Mouse.
Hold on. Are those the ones you put your thumb on the bottom and they go all over the place?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Goofy. That reminds me of some of the guys on the forums.
Hey.
No names. Oh, everyone, watch yourself. Here comes our chief here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yo, Mick, while I got you on, the guy Phil that was in your stream that wanted to know about the Kohler, does he have a channel or anything? The guy Phil?
Does he have a what?
Does he have a channel or anything? Because I'm uploading the video for him about the Kohler locks.
I'll email him. I'll email him.
I can barely hear you, Mick.
Yeah, I can get
I
off.
will
Yeah,
email
good
him.
riddance. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, just tell him to look on my channel, Mick, because I'm uploading it now. It's going to take about a half hour. So whenever it loaded. But I did a decent one. I think he'll be able to get the gist. That's all.
I think
That's
he
all.
did email me yesterday. I think he's done the dome clutch on it. I think it's done.
That's all right. I wanted to get to it on Sunday, didn't have a chance, and then work took over. So
I dropped a video yesterday. I dropped a video yesterday to take it down my big pine tree.
Yeah, I see that.
And
yeah.
tomorrow they're supposed to take down the rest of it. And the guy's got to climb the rest of the tree to limit out and then chunk it down. And everything. 35 feet in the air.
Hopefully you're not paying too much. Wow. Yeah, you got to pay the professionals for that. What's up, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Jason, what are you doing? I want to see part of your body.
I'm working.
Oh, working?
Yes, sir.
That's something new? Just kidding. I didn't. Did you see my comment the other day about your screwdriver?
Guess what I'm using?
It ain't long enough. Where have we heard that before?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mick, you on the way to work? Yeah.
Hey, dog.
I was thinking about you the other day, Mick. I was watching a rail grinder, the one that measures and then grinds the rails back in. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. What do they call it? A regulator. I think they call that a regulator, don't they, Mick?
What's that, mate?
When they grind the rails.
You do what?
The machine that measures and then grinds the train rails back into shape for the height and the width.
He doesn't know what you're talking about. He just washes the window.
They call it a rail grinder.
Yeah. Jason says you just wash
We
the
call it
windows.
a 21 rail grinder.
Mark, how you feeling? You all set now or what?
Great.
Good. I remember that one day when you were sick, when you went out, we were like, oh my gosh, you look like you were on death's door.
Oh, what's up, Mark? How are you, man?
All right.
Mick, easy night or hard night?
Every day is easy for him. He just washes windows. What a mindless task.
Oh, Mick, he said, Mick, Jason says you just wash windows.
Say again.
Jason says you just wash windows. You don't work hard.
No, I'm going to change phones.
Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little jealous. What is that? Maximum? Oh, no, maximum
We lost him.
minimum effort.
We lost him.
Uh-oh. We lost the
Uh-oh. You better watch what you're saying now, Jason.
Oh, no.
The boss is in the kitchen.
Oh, Lord.
Do you ever work?
Oh, really? Oh, where are you?
He showed
Oh,
me a screwdriver. He must be doing something.
Hold on.
Hold
Are you
on.
still wearing the same clothes from this morning? Yep.
No.
Yep.
Actually, I
Yep.
just finished working and I'm making dinner.
Is that considered a woman's sport?
Yeah, but Jason, is she supposed to change clothes for making dinner? Jason, did she have to change it to like a maid's uniform to make dinner? What's the deal?
Oh, that's preferred.
Yeah, Kenny looks like he's starving, right?
There goes Mick.
Mick's back.
Oh, our favorite window washer.
You're gonna
window
make
washer.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Jason
Look,
said
I
he
told
just
you.
washed his
I
windows.
told you, I'm jealous.
Mick,
Maximum pay for minimum effort.
Mick. No,
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Let me share something, Mick.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Another
Don't
one.
believe a word of these pictures he's posting. He's a glorified truck washer at work. They let him play in the soap and bubbles whenever he gets a chance.
Yeah, I'm
So,
sure. Yep.
There you go. There you go. There it is. Put back in your place where you belong. There you go.
I can see a thing or two.
Hey, Jason, before you went to work today, did you put all your toys away in the toy box?
No, she had to dress me. She dressed me. And then I started my day.
what I would like to share is the poster we had to put on our front door of you learning your
Oh,
vowels.
please. They would you know what? They're old enough. They might know. They might know this song. Listen, they were playing disco music at work, right? You know what disco music is? Is that a thing in the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There was
I
a
tell ya.
song. The hook
I
of the
tell ya.
song was, listen, the hook of the song was A-E-I-O-U, you, sometimes Y. And I could not figure it out. So I didn't think anything of it, right? Then a guy walks by and he's singing it and he's like dancing. Then another guy walks by and he's singing it. So I wrote it down. I couldn't figure it out. So can you explain to me the hook of that song?
Well, my daughter's an English teacher, so I should probably get her.
But Nick, I mean,
Okay, see,
Ken,
nobody knows. So excuse
Ken,
you. Excuse
Ken, I
you.
teach vowels in kindergarten.
Okay, so
There you
nobody knew. But why would they be playing that song at a dance club? Like, I know you guys did a lot of drugs in the 80s, but
But,
I mean, that's a
honey-
little wild.
Honey, can I ask why they're playing a Can I ask why they're playing disco music at a shop? Are you sure you work at a shop and not a gentleman's gay club?
We play anything and everything. We play anything and everything.
Hey, all we need is this Mrs. Pate. She'll
Listen,
set them straight.
Jason.
We don't need Mick.
We're on quarantine. We can play whatever
Here you
we
go,
want.
Jason. Jason.
Yeah. I think that's it.
That's the song, yeah.
Yeah.
It's by a group called Freeze.
A-E-I-O-U. You. And sometimes
Yeah.
why? See, but
Jason,
like,
keep your
that
clothes
doesn't
on.
let
Keep
him.
your clothes on.
Oh, did you hear him? Did you hear him singing? His voice hasn't even broken yet.
It's funny on YouTube where the song is. It's talking about mothers teaching their little children about vowels.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Doug's shaking some money at you, Jason.
Oh, please, I don't need it.
Come on, Jason, take it away.
Bama, you hitting the bar, Bama? What are you doing?
Come on, Jason, dance for me, baby, dance for me.
I got the dollars.
We have a video. where
Jason, when
I
you
like
started
dancing.
talking vowels, I thought you were going to do the YMCA. You know?
No, that's
What we're having for dinner tonight, Miss Pate?
Costume.
Whatever it is, it's gonna give me the poops. That's what I know.
No.
Gotta give you the poops.
I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with it. You come home and eat 2 flying ice cream saucers first.
Just for that, I think you need to get a bar of X-Lax and put in it.
She can't clean yet. There's nothing
No,
left.
better
of
yet, though,
yesterday's
Chris,
dinner.
when he gets home, make sure his portion is in the garbage pail already.
Exactly.
I could live off love. Believe me, I'll be fine. I could live off love for a couple of days.
Do you
And you're gonna go starving.
do you still have to
Yeah, Mick.
blend up Jason's food for him, or can he use a fork?
Well,
She already
when I
cuts it up for me.
realized that the
She
guys
cuts
at
it up.
work when I realized the guys at work couldn't breastfeed him during the day, we had to go to mashed foods. So
Wait, what did you say? I can't hear you. What did you say?
It's okay.
What did you say? I'm sorry. I'm busy being essential. What are you?
I'm sorry. You
Oh.
weren't necessary to the conversation.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Jason, it
I'm
looks like you got a lot of hair in those ears.
I'm essential, so I just block out non-essential things. You know.
Hey, Chris, you're right there next to the sink. Just grab the soap and put it in it. He'll be all right. He'll be screaming later on.
Exactly.
Help! I can't get off of this thing. This thing is so... Oh, I can't get off from it.
Oh, he's totally different
What
when
do you
I'm
make of
rocking
this?
him to sleep at night.
He'll be blowing bubbles.
Yeah,
the
like
rest
the
of
other night, huh? Like the other night on my live stream, you're sitting there just rocking him. Oh, you poor baby.
She woke me up for your live stream. Excuse you.
I know.
It was so much fun. I got all excited, so she had.
Oh, who did we lose?
Oh, Lord. Stanley.
Who's that? Stanley? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking around my little shop.
So Mick, what are you up to over there?
Nothing.
I'm on
Washing
my
windows.
way to
That's my old workshop.
Gatwick Airport, and I've got about a mile of treatment tonight to go and do my train, so it'll be a long ass night.
It's a good looking shop, man.
Here's the new one. I have a nice
That's nice.
slab here
What
to work
size?
on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a 10 by 16.
Nice.
Oh wow. Stanley,
What's your
where
new
are
one?
you located?
I'm showing you guys my stuff.
Where are you, Stanley?
I'm in Ohio.
Oh nice. That's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Once I get the
Uh-oh.
air
I see
conditioning and
Mr.
electric in it, get it insulated, and the
Mhm.
heat, be a nice place to work.
Do you have a mullet?
I have.
I got a lot of guys in the basement here. This is crazy. I got 9 people. Unbelievable.
You know
You know
what?
what?
Hey,
I'm not
Stanley.
ignoring anybody.
Bye, window washer. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Uh-oh. Pates are gone.
Hey,
I
Stanley.
have more work
hold
to
on.
do than I know what to do with.
Hey, Stanley.
Okay, Stanley. You got room for 2 more.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Last year, beginning of the year, I got a 12 by 24 shot.
Hold on.
You know, 20
on,
minutes I had a shop. It took 20 minutes to set this thing up. I'm like,
Mhm.
God damn, why didn't I do this like 2 years ago?
Yeah, really, man.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. I got mine's all insulated.
I know, right?
Got heat and air in it.
Hello.
Top.
Hey,
Good
Phil.
evening, brethren.
Who left the back
I
door
put the
right
video up for you, Phil. It's probably too late, but I still put it up for you.
I just really like it, you
How you
know?
doing?
I got some
Mhm.
windows I could sit there and look out and do my work. I'm just going to
Mhm.
use it for assembly,
How are you doing, guys? Good
Mhm.
you
evening.
know?
All right.
I'll do all the tear down in here and all the dirty work. Then I'll just do all the finish here, and I'll have a computer so I can order parts and whatnot. You know, I broke my
You got a
hip.
YouTube
I'm
channel?
not ignoring you. You're in the basement.
Hey,
No,
King,
I don't
how
have a
you doing,
YouTube
man?
channel. I just have you guys. That's all.
I can see Mick's on his way to work. Get on, do some work, Mick. Whatever you're doing, boy.
Oi, oi, oi. Left
My
you
boy.
left, old man.
I'm going to
Come
drop
on.
down so you can get somebody else in here, Ken.
Hey, how
I'm
you
going to
doing?
drop
How
down
you
so
doing?
somebody else can get in here.
Hey,
Bye, Doug.
All right.
Bye, Doug.
All right. I'm going to hold on. All right. Thanks, Doug.
gentlemen, it's a delight for you. How are you all?
All right.
Who let him in?
Good, Phil.
Mr.
Ken,
Brady.
Yeah, Phil, check out
There he is.
the video I put up for you, Phil. Hopefully that'll help you out.
yeah, hey, Ken, where's it to, mate? Where is it?
If you go to my channel, Ken Small Engines,
Yeah.
it's the last one I loaded. It says Kohler K-Series locks.
Okay,
You'll see
I'll
the
have a
install
look.
and removal of those locks.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, take a
I
look.
tell you what, I'm not sure I let Mick know earlier on this afternoon. Oh, Nick, for God's sake, stand back for that camera, man. You're frightening the children. I finally sussed it, Ken. I found it, there's two things, right? I fixed the clutch, the cone clutch, yeah? I took a flyer. I think I emailed Mick just for a change. I took a flyer on setting up the cone on my lathe and set it going and stood back a bit because it was a bit. I took off 2.5 mil, tidied the job up, refitted the material, the brake material, yeah, whatever it's called, the lining, all back together. It works like a dream.
Oh, beautiful.
Like a dream, yeah. Then I got a bit concerned with trying to get these keepers back in, yeah?
Yeah.
I've spent probably about 6 hours trying to get these damn things in.
It only took me about 7 minutes in the video.
Yeah, however, I bought a valve lifter, not a shirt lifter, a valve lifter, right, from America. A British guy had it. With the right tool, 2 minutes, the job was done.
Wow.
There you go.
With the right tool.
Yep.
You are a tool.
Steady. Leave it. How come you allowed him on there anyway, Ken?
Say again?
How come you allowed him on there? He should be at work, earning some money.
Check you out.
I tell you though, Mick has helped me get some subscribers, so I figure I'll let him back in. I get more people.
Yeah, be
They like to
careful,
watch
man.
him. He's
You never
entertaining.
quite, be careful. It's a bit like the old
At least
coronavirus. You
looking,
never quite know.
probably looking.
He's being told off.
Bill, if you don't like it, you can always leave, baby.
I know, I love you. You know that, Mick. I want your baby.
I know you love me, mate. You email me 3 times a week.
There you go.
No, only
my
once
wife
this
that
year.
off.
Yeah, so that's gone good. Now I'm
Scott,
looking at trying to get some of the cases back on this this damn engine. The it's all UNF or UNC. I'm not sure. The threads have gone. Yeah, and the bolts don't fit.
Yep.
So I'm having to pull them out onto metric, good old metric, because it's easy. But there we go.
It's easy over there.
I'm getting to the point, mate, where I could almost see if it starts. Now that's a bit spooky.
Yeah.
And then from there,
Now, do you actually have a channel, Phil, or no?
yeah, it's called Phil's Mowers. I've got the huge total of 2 people. I'm not the most popular man on there, put it that way.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know that.
That's all right. I love the video.
Keep your eyes on the road, Mick.
Huh?
Keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, so it's a bit of progress being made. I'm going to check your that video out, Ken. I appreciate your doing that, and I'll have a look at it.
Yeah, sorry it's so late, but it's been a crazy week.
Hey, not a problem, mate. I'm not. So it's the most recent one on your crazy guy there. On your link, I'll check out the latest one. Yeah.
Come here.
Yep. Thank you.
I should be looking at that, mate. I'll give it a like and all the rest of it. I'm a bit worried though. You've got some crazy guy on your site at the moment that I'm not too sure. I don't think the oh dear Lord, I don't think the pills are working.
He's fun to watch. So a lot of people come on my channel to watch him.
He's entertainment.
Yeah, he's got the hots for everybody.
Yeah,
Mr. Briggs has woken up.
You on the way to work, Mick?
Yeah, he is.
Right, now, of course, the rest of us aren't. Unlucky. The rest of us are not on the way to work. Unlucky.
I'll be on my way to work in an hour.
Really? Whereabouts to?
Again?
What's that?
Whereabouts to, Mr. B? Doing what?
I drive Widowmakers.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Double trailers.
Wow, yeah. Yeah. I'm retired, I'm lucky. I just got the Spencer.
Well,
although I do work,
work, mate.
I do work.
I'm gonna keep working.
I work in a medical centre over here in the UK in Salisbury. I help out with 3 afternoons a week. Yeah, keeps me out. It pays for me beer.
I just hope I live long enough to retire and get to enjoy it.
It's
well,
tough.
My kids will get to enjoy mine, I guess. I'll be dead.
No, you won't, mate. No, you won't. You got to work at it.
I worked for 45 years till I got hurt.
Wow.
I'm at 37 right now.
No, I did. I'm trying to think. I did 15 and a half. I did 49 and a half years. And I retired. And I know. I look about.
I got another 10 to go.
I look about 20. I know that, but hey.
You're doing well.
58. You know, I worked 45 years, and then I broke my hip. Slipped on a little patch of ice at work.
Yeah.
Pushing a golf car into the shop. I've been working you know almost what they 40 did? hours a week over 40 hours a week when I was 14. I've been working full time since I was 14. I'm 52. I'd like to retire now.
Well,
yeah.
I got a nasty feeling I'm probably the oldest guy here, but I won't talk about that.
No, I'm 56.
I can give you 11 years, Ken.
That's all right.
Tell my nieces all the
As long
time
as
they
you-
got to keep working. Well, when I was 11 years old, I pulled my first lawnmower out of the garbage, brought it home, fixed it, and started working it. So I've been working since I was like 11 years old,
I think
mowing
when I was
lawns or
11,
doing something.
I think
Yep,
when
that's
was
what I
11,
did.
told my first girlfriend. I can't remember now. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, but my father gave me a
My father used to get,
lawnmower.
Sorry, I missed it.
my father had an uncle who was a cop, so we'd get all the stolen lawnmowers that nobody claimed.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh my goodness sakes. We would have been lawnmower heaven. Every one of my brothers had a lawnmower and we would all just go out and just mow every day after school. As soon as the grass was green enough to mow, we were mowing it and raking it. We didn't sit around. We didn't have video games. Pong, I think we had Pong.
You played out in
But
the dirt. You got dirty.
Yeah, I know. I've got a mower at the moment, actually. The wife uses it. I've cleaned the carburetor. It's absolutely clean, whistle clean, but it still hunts a bit. It's good old brakes, little tiny brakes, but can't stop it from hunting. Runs fine, but it just hunts all the time. I'll have a look at it one day.
We had brand new cars sitting in the driveway waiting till we got our driver's license.
Sorry, yeah.
Kids don't do that nowadays.
No.
They don't.
Yeah, sure.
I paid cash for my first car, and it was sitting in the driveway, waiting for me to get my driver's license.
I think
Pontiac Le Mans 71 305.
My first car was a Ford Corsair with a
White with a blue vinyl top.
Wow.
You know,
it was a long time ago.
My first car was a 1955 Chevy.
Oh wow! Yeah, it's sorry.
It was a two-door station wagon that didn't have an interior and it didn't have any wiring or a battery.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't have a steering wheel, so I used a vice grip as a steering wheel. I used a milk crate as a seat. I brought a battery, a coil, a ballast resistor, and a roll of wire, and I got it running, and I drove it 40 miles home.
Wow. In my first car, had what they call a bench seat, not individual seat. The long bench seat, all leather, and you go around the corner, you then on the other side. Then you slide back again. Great passion wagon, man.
That's why they always never armor all your bench seat, because your passenger ends up going out the window.
Hang on, let me dog out the door. Hang on.
yeah, my first car I didn't keep long.
Okay.
Now, I had my first one for 3 years. Took me through college. That was about it.
Okay.
A 55 Chevy, you could have sold that for some good money.
Yeah.
Well, ironically, it was a two-door station wagon, but it wasn't a Nomad. It was called a two-door handyman wagon. They're more rare than a Nomad. It would be worth a lot of money today. And the guy I sold it to still has it.
Wow. Cheers.
Yep. I sold it in 1986, and he still has it.
Cheers, Mick.
Oh, it looks like, I don't want to tell you what it looks like, Phil, but I gave a sample at the hospital last week.
We gotta get a nickname for Mickey. We gotta call him Tricky Mickey.
Tricky Mickey.
Sweetheart, you know what happens if you poke me with a stick.
You're not in Crow tonight, mate. You're not in charge tonight.
You know what happened?
You're Tricky Mickey.
You know what happens, Mr. Briggs. You poke me with a stick, you're gonna get bit.
I think I hold the record for being dumped for anybody on Mick's site because he just gets rid of me all the time.
You know what they say, Phil? You always hurt the one you love. So.
I ain't worried about it. Mick loves me.
Yeah, you see, Mr. Briggs, I pulled you straight out of your little shell that you were hiding in. You were hiding in a little tiny shell, all your barriers up, and I've just smashed them all down. And now I'm close. and I get under your skin, and you don't like it. Oh,
I'm not.
yeah.
No,
Hey,
you
Mr.
don't
Bean
bother me.
smashed all your doors down, did he? He's a bad boy, I'll tell you.
He did. I think he's like the Comedy Central of UK or whatever.
Isn't that right, the 8 man? Isn't that right, Mark? Oh
Hey.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, big boy.
He's the main show.
But yeah, my first car I didn't keep long. It got when I had to put it in second gear to get up over a bridge. It was time. Mine was a gutless wonder. I didn't have a hot rod. My first car was a 1979 Mercury Zephyr station wagon with a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder engine, 4-speed.
Wow. Hey, Mick, you're looking good.
You want more than a mask on your face, buddy.
Now that's like a Fairmont, right?
Say again.
Get control here, Ken. Will you get control, man?
Zephyr's like the Fairmont, right, Scott?
Yeah, it's just the fancier version. But when you turn on the air conditioner, it wouldn't go 30 miles an hour. Yeah, with the only way it would go 30 miles an hour with the air conditioner off, rolling downhill. It was gutless. I mean,
I got your beat though. In my 55, I had vacuum windshield wipers. So if you hit the gas, the wipers stop.
Yeah, the vacuum ones.
The only thing good about that car was when it broke down.
Rainstorm, I couldn't go anywhere. Now, for my 55, though, I had a 1970 Corvette LT1350 in it that I built. So it did pretty good.
So what time is it over where you guys are? I guess it's still daylight.
It's 22:56 where I am, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Same here.
Almost 6 p.m.
Yeah, Phil, you actually looked at the clock then.
Yeah.
Whoever's in the basement, hold on. I'm trying to get you.
So I got my my little ride on mower going today, that I picked up 2 days ago. Do you know what? It started beautiful after I got it cleaned and what have you, got the carburetor cleaned. Got it running nice, went back to it, and absolutely popping like an absolute bitch. Absolutely backfiring out the exhaust and not at all happy.
Do you want to borrow my valve lifter?
No, I've changed the coil. I put a donor coil on, but I'm out of plugs. And you know what plug was in there, right, Ken?
Oh, don't tell me.
Uh-huh.
You mean Roy's favorite?
Yeah, so I put a second-hand NGK in, but I don't think it's much better. So I've got some plugs on order. They should be here tomorrow, hopefully. So hopefully it just wants a new plug put in it, but it's popping like an absolute bugger. Really is backfiring.
Just spark plug give you that sort of problem then, Mick?
Yeah, oh yeah. A spark plug will make it run particularly rough, especially if it's a sporadic spark, without a doubt. But I might have the valve cover off. I'll do the plug first. That's easiest, and then I might have the valve cover off. Just check the valves. It was running sweet as a nut. I was up and down the garden with Riley Boy in it, and good as gold. But I went back to it today, and it really is running particularly rough. It's like the timing's been thrown. Yeah. That's what it's like, but it can't be.
Yeah. The last torch plug I had that actually ran, Mick, would make the engine smoke, then run, then smoke, then run, and it was crazy.
Yeah, exactly that. This is what I'm experiencing, but I'm experiencing a lot of backfire and a lot of popping. You know, it's not right, but I'll put a new plug in it and see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, there's lots of fun with them, I must admit.
I had a bloke come in today. He's a traveller. And he's good as gold. And he said, I've got a really old Sovereign mower. The pull cord's broken. Can you fix it? Yeah. So he pulled it in, and he's just pulling it, and there's nothing. You know, you just pull it, and it's not turning the engine or nothing. Right? So I took the pull cord assembly off, tipped it upside down, and it's got no dogs on it, no catches on it. Mm-hmm. So I said, where's the middle bit? And he said, oh, I don't know. I said, well, have you taken it apart? He said, no, it's always been. He said, I was cutting grass yesterday, no problem. And now it won't pull. I said, well, but it's missing the dogs. Mm. He said, no one's been in there. I said, no, it's missing bits. So I don't know
What
what, I don't know what
happened-
he's on about. I don't know what he's doing.
Would happen to be a pikey, Mick, would it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that. He's found it from somewhere, and
Yeah. Do you count your fingers when he left?
he's not too bad, to be fair. To be fair, he's been in about 5 or 6 times with different bits of machinery he's picking up. So to be fair, he's in every 2 weeks bringing me stuff to fix. So it's not a problem. But
Yeah.
I just said just be honest. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on with it, and I'll get it fixed up. Pretend it's yours, and you've had it for years. When
It's
you've
called
got to-
job security.
Yeah. He's good as gold. He's good as gold.
Sorry. Pikeys and honesty. Hang on. Let's go back on that a bit, shall we?
Some are really good. Some are really good, Phil. I tell you, some are really good and spend
Some are
good money.
angels.
Sorry,
Some
guys.
are-
Do you understand what we're talking about, Mick and I? The travelling community.
Not really.
Okay.
We live in caravans from Ireland.
They live in caravans, and they tend to drive around laying tarmac on your drive, whether or not you need it.
Tinkers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, like those driveway sealing guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's not bolted down, they nick it. If it's bolted down, they nick the bolts.
Okay, guys, just a second. Plug your ears.
Time for the bell, the whistle,
Yep.
whistle.
Even the pit bull gets into it.
Every
It's
day
6
at
o'clock.
6, right?
My
Yep.
dogs have just slept through it. Don't worry.
It's 6 o'clock, in case you didn't know.
Right?
That's funny.
Mr. Briggs ain't gonna like me, though.
In the evening, yeah, ready to go back to work.
Mr. Briggs is gonna be mad at me tomorrow
Okay.
Why's that?
because I'm getting a red bone coonhound puppy in a day or two.
Ooh.
So
That
the
sounds like
12-year-old, yeah, he's 12 years old. He kind of thinks he's top dog.
Nah, he'll probably take over as Papa Bear.
Oh yeah, that's my dog. Mr. Briggs has his own fan club on Facebook. He's literally got 20 members on it. My dog has his own Facebook page.
You realise he's got more members than I have. Oh dear. I don't care. I can take it.
It's actually funny. It's actually funny.
Keeping you awake, Mick, aren't we?
I'm actually quite tired. Actually, I've had a good sleep, but I've been busy today. I've been in the old workshop most of the day, so
How many hours of kit you get, Mick? Because you do nights, don't you?
about 6 hours a day I get.
Really?
About 6.
Yeah,
6
here, our
hours?
night shift at work, you work 6.5, you get paid for 8.
6 hours? What the hell do you call that? That's a lunch break. What the hell? Does old guys got to work more than you?
You must be joking, right? I'd run ring around you, old man. I'd run rings around.
Who are you calling an old man? This
You
old
are,
man
man.
goes.
I
I
talk
work
to you.
12 hours a day. What do you work? I go in at. Did you? I go in at. I'm gonna be going in here in a little bit, and I'm gonna be working till 7:30, 8:30 in the morning. What the hell?
So I have one question for you. If you work 12 hours a day and I only work 3 hours a day, who's the fool?
No, that ain't in my DNA. I gotta work. I can't. I'm no slouch.
Well, never mind. I work on the nights on the trains when I work and work all day. It is.
6 hours a day. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Well,
It's
6
right for
hours
you.
a night.
It's all right for you, Mr. Briggs. All you're doing is sitting on your ass all day when you're working. You just sit on your ass.
Oh no!
All you're doing, doing this, driving down the road. All you're doing.
No, it's more than that.
Scott, you got to do a video, Scott, the day in the life. All right? Then we'll show him, right?
Believe me, I could, if I had a camera good enough to show them a live stream like that, I move dollies around all night long.
Ken, in your bottom drawer, you'll find there's a little box with some violins in it. Can you get a violin out and start playing it for Mr. Briggs?
Have you seen that, Mick? You seen that one there, look? Seen that? That's the smallest violin in the world.
I don't need a violin. I know what I like working.
Well, I don't know what Will's guard is doing, but he looks busy for all those keys.
What's that?
Will, the only thing we care about, Will, is where the beer is. That's what you got to show us. There you go. Most important tool in the shop.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Mick, do you get those photographs I sent you, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. You impressed? I'm going to stop emailing you, I think.
Well, I wish you would.
Phil, you didn't send him any racy pics, did you?
Say again, Ken.
You didn't send him any racy pictures, did you?
Well, it's got a cord. If you think the remachined cone edge is racy, hey, go for it.
It's normally Mr. Briggs.
Well, I see you're in a bathrobe. I mean, come on, you know.
Hey,
you look like you're making a movie.
Somebody was it? Somebody said the other week we were on there. All the gear and no idea. I thought, no, right, bollocks to that. I'm going to get on and do it.
Well, it is, mate. I mean, to be fair, it's taken you 3 months to get this far. 3 months.
Are you a policeman?
It's not that, no. Well, you could be, but it's not that. It's taken you 3 months to get one project going. What's up with that?
You don't know what else I get up to, Mick.
You're
Hey, what's
you
gas over there, Mick?
You have no idea what else I get up to, boy.
Don't give me all that. I get 3 emails a week. Mick, how do you fix this? Mick, how do you get this off? Mick, how do you fix that? Mick, how do you do that? Mick, I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You've got
hey, listen, Mick, listen. There's an old man talking here. Watch the lips, they're moving. Any fool can work out. Clever people do bugger all.
Brother, how you ever make any money is beyond me.
I'm a very wealthy man, as you know.
Your mows are in your shed. Have supporting rights.
Hey, I don't care. I'm retired.
Yeah. I think you retired when you started.
Oh, ouch.
I think so.
I'll fall in there if you're not careful. So what do you actually do then, Mick, on the railways?
I work on a tamper.
Eh?
I work on a tamper.
A tamper. Is that like digging holes inside stuff, is it?
Nope.
For the stove, for the ballast.
It's a train that goes along and it picks the rails up and then it lifts the track, it slews it, it lines it, it packs underneath each paper one by one.
Oh, sorry, what were you saying? I got a bit bored halfway through that.
Well, you will do because it's too intelligent for you. It's obvious. Nick, Ken, how do you shave 2 mil off of a clutch? Just get it done.
Oh, you're harsh, man.
Has to be hard.
Phil, you got any video of that lathe, the job you did, or no?
He can't work a camera as well as work. What are you on about?
I'll be honest with you, Ken. I had to stand back a bit. I've only had about 15 or so mil of I could actually get in the chuck. It was a bit tight, you know. And the casting was not good. It wasn't square. It was a typical Kohler casting, you know. It was it was about as bent
Your
as
bathtub.
a crow's foot, you know. And I chucked it as best I could, and I worked it. And I stood to one side. I'll be honest with you. I thought, well, if it goes, I'm not getting in the way. But, it's called a lathe.
Hey, at least
Mick,
it
you know, I know it's a bit complicated, mate, but it's called a lathe.
What?
lathe.
Someone's got a dirty mind.
Not me.
Who invented the split shaft string trimmer?
Oh, now you're talking.
Oh,
Talk
Nikki's
dirty
saying
to me.
Nick.
Talk dirty to me.
Hey, that's a good song. I can't remember who sings it, but that's a good song.
For some reason, I can never add any comments on the bottom of these things, Ken. No good asking Mick because he'd just take the piss. But
Yeah, but you know what though? I go on to Phil. I go onto YouTube. I click the video on YouTube, not the StreamYard, and then I hit pop-up chat on the right where the 3 dots are, and that's where I do my chatting because it's a little better than the StreamYard chat.
okay. I have no idea what you said there, but there we
You
go.
can see a little better with that one.
Yeah.
You see, Mrs. Pate is saying, "Oh, Mick, smooth Briggs. He's looking restless. All it is, he gets all uptight whenever he sees me. That's all it is. It's fine."
What time do you start work, Mick?
I've started work.
Well, he's getting paid. I'll give him that.
There you go. British row for you. There you go.
We can't start until the last train has run, and we have to get off before the first train comes. That's what it is. If we didn't, we'd get hit by a train. So that there be the rules. That ain't my fault. I don't make the rules. It's what it is.
It'll be flattened.
Anyway, I've got to go because my Oppo's just turned up. So I'll see you in a bit.
All right, mate. You take care. Stay safe,
Bye.
mate. Ta-da.
There you go.
I need a barber.
Mick doesn't. He doesn't need a barber. Hey, he's a nice guy. Nice guy.
Hey, I need a barber.
He's a cracking guy.
Oh,
What up?
Jason's back.
Yeah.
He's back.
Ken, I'm going to go off now and try and find your link. So I just go onto your site, yeah, and it's the last one.
It should be the one I uploaded about an hour ago.
Okay, and I'll just go lens Ken's small engine, yeah.
That's it.
What is this? The Echo Week?
I'm gonna go. Oh my lord! I'm gonna go and have a look at it, Ken. All right.
Thanks, Phil.
Cheers,
See you
guys.
later.
Have a stay safe and have a great day. Bye bye.
You too, Phil.
Bye bye.
What is this? Echo Week?
It was, yeah. I just threw that one in the garbage. So let's see if this one makes it in the garbage or it survives.
Let me guess. A PB 2100 Series Echo.
Well, the one that's in the garbage is the Hold on, let me go get the one that was in the garbage. I
That's a
literally just
PB
threw
2100. Yep.
Is it
ES 2100.
Yep. Next one up is the 2100.
PB.
I've got one of those PB 2100s.
Yep.
What
I
is
had
it?
a few of them.
You had an Echo trimmer like the one I've got for free. You got a Toro like that. What do you try to follow me in there and copy me?
No, I want no quarries with you or Mick. Did you pick up that that crankshaft straightener?
Yeah, right. They won't. Yeah, right. I can't leave the state, buddy. They won't let us leave. It's in Ohio. Ohio.
Oh, what the hell? I thought it was local. What the hell?
No.
What are you doing?
No. No. You just type in there. It's in Ohio. They ship it for $50.
What? All right, so I got to go find it then. I'll see if they'll ship it.
They should.
Oh, we lost him.
Yeah. This with this Corona thing, hell, they won't even let us leave the state anymore. I don't know how they are in your area, but they won't let us leave the state here. Not without a reason.
Yeah, I mean, we can leave Connecticut and come back, but I mean, a lot of states are like that. I had a friend of mine had a daughter in Virginia. She wanted to go down to Florida to see her mother because she got kicked out of school. They didn't want to let her in because she had a license from Connecticut.
Yeah, if I leave here, if I leave New York and go to, I'd have to go through Pennsylvania to get to Long Island. They wouldn't let me back in.
Wow.
I wouldn't let you in either.
And Scotty, what's happening now with FedEx? Anything? They're still full tilt or what?
Oh, we're going mad nuts. My average weight that I was hauling was 5,000 pounds per divided by 2 trailers. I'm going 16,000 pounds. I broke down on the GW Bridge yesterday. I thought I was going to have Mr. Pate come and fix my truck.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was going to say you're the one that caused the traffic jam.
No, I lost the rear pumpkin.
Which axle?
Front axle.
Oh, front.
I had to hook into I had to turn on the divider and get off the bridge.
Okay. Did you finish your route, or you waited for a swap?
Oh no, I finished the route, but I smoked that front axle.
Good boy. Go hard or go home. What the hell? Oh, this thing is never gonna run.
Oh no, the pumpkin itself rusted out. I keep telling my boss he's got to do a little maintenance, and he don't know what that word is.
The primer bulb is hard as anything. I just pulled it out. Look at all this. This is straight up oil. God,
Wow.
I hate carburetor. I hate 2-cycle.
What's wrong with the ES that you threw it away?
Oh, so let me show you what happened.
Stop it!
Let me see. Where's the tool? Where's the tool? Where is the tool? Well, there's your hint, right? Something snapped off inside it. Oh, here it is. Wait, hold on.
What's that?
That's
The
a
shaft?
ball hex. That's a ball hex, and it snapped off inside. Goodbye. Garbage.
Oh, it's snapped off inside the screw?
Yeah, so forget it. I'm done. I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, but what do you
I'm not going to fight it.
What are you using? You're not using bonders? What are you using for wrenches?
I was using a ball hex.
No, but is it
Work on-
Bondus or is it some cheap Taiwanese brand?
Let me see. Oh, you know what?
Harbor Freight?
I forgot. This was given to me. Hold on.
Because I only use
it's Taiwanese.
Bondus
It's
brand.
Cobalt. Taiwan. Cobalt.
There you go.
So forget it. In the garbage.
You get what you pay for.
Life goes on.
That's it.
Oh, let me go get. Let me go get a fresh primer bulb and see if I get lucky.
Jason, what's the wife making for dinner tonight?
Oh, well, whatever it is, it's going to give me the poops. So, I mean.
You know, I found Zama carburetors online for that thing for $14 for the carburetor, the air box, everything for $14.
Yep,
Yeah, just make sure you wipe off the Chinese box with hand sanitizer before you open it up.
I love those Chinese carburetors.
Yeah, but they're only good for about a month or two, and then they turn to crap.
That's not my problem.
Taillight warranty.
But I ran the Chinese carburetor on my small Echo backpack blower before I got the bigger one for like 2 years, and never an issue.
No, as long as you either drain the fuel out or keep good fuel in it. But people that run the crap ethanol, they turn to shit.
Yeah. So we have nothing but ethanol here. So, I mean, it is what it is.
There are stations there. If you go Google search, there are stations in that borough that have ethanol-free gas. I've even found them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
so the
Connecticut,
closest one
though.
to me, right? The closest one to me is in West Babylon, which is
Wow.
near my job. So it's a 15-minute commute, right? It's CAM 2, so it's race gas, and it's $9.99 a gallon, and sometimes
That's
more.
what it is here. $10 for 100 octane.
Yep. So I'm not.
The only
saying-
problem is 100 octane won't start. It's a pain in the ass to start 100 octane.
Well, let me ask you this. So when they release us so we can travel a little bit, you want me to bring you 10, 15 gallons of ethanol-free gas?
Nope.
I tell you, I'm thinking
Why
about
would I
it.
get rid of that? That's job security. I like job security. Don't you?
No,
like
I
job
don't mean
security?
for. I don't mean. I mean you could use it in your own stuff. I'm saying.
Well, I mean, honestly, the only thing I run that's gas powered is my lawnmower, my backpack blower, and then the leaf vac. But everything else, chainsaw, everything else is all battery. I know the light, baby.
Remember, he's not a service guy, Briggs. He's just a buy, flip, sell. That's it.
I run ethanol. I run ethanol free and everything, including my cars.
See, but that's crazy though, because your car will burn ethanol. You know what I mean? It doesn't need that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but all the rubber hoses and everything will last longer. That's the thing, you know.
I get better fuel economy with the ethanol free than I do the other stuff.
You know what? I'm a terrible person. That's probably the one thing I never keep track of: the price of gas and fuel economy.
I paid $1.87 today.
I paid $1.98 for ethanol free today. The regular gas is $1.85.
Yep.
Yeah,
You gotta understand.
all the time, like, what's the mileage on Mandingo? And I tell them I don't even have a clue because I really don't pay attention.
No, my Jeep only gets about 10, 11.
I like that I can go a week on a tank of gas with my truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's about right.
It only holds 10 gallons.
Yeah, mine's 16.
My T100, a small one.
What's Jason trying to start? That ES?
Yeah, PB.
I really don't want to open up this carburetor. I really don't.
What are you starting, Jason?
It's opening up the carburetor on the PB. Sounds good to me.
That's it. Sell it. That's an oldie but goodie.
I've got the same blower. I need a carburetor for mine. I haven't ordered it yet. My carburetor was bad.
I got lucky. Just needed a primer bulb. I found this in the garbage.
Yep. Hey, Scott, I may have a carburetor for you off an ES or a PB that's sitting there with a blown cylinder.
Yeah,
it's in the garbage.
Here comes Mr. Ed.
So what are you working on? So you have the Time Master and what else?
The Time Master transmission came in last night, so it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'll probably do it over the weekend.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Ed?
Uncle Ed, how are you?
Pretty good. Just got done eating.
Ooh. Hold on, I got to.
Uncle Ed needs to change. Uncle Ed's going to be the next star of Duck Dynasty.
Dude, I had this 10 years before they were even on TV.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to be the new Duck Dynasty star.
Excuse
Uh-oh. He's having trouble with his blower.
I just want to get it running so I can power wash it. I power wash everything before I sell it, so I just want to. It's easier to power wash.
You power wash handheld blowers?
You guys ever seen one of these?
Hold
See,
on.
this is why I hate 2-cycle.
Duck call.
No, it's not a duck call.
Tap handle?
Look what the picture is.
Squirrel.
It's a squirrel call. Yeah.
Ah. Sounds like a duck call.
I know.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
Oh yeah. I use it in the yard to get squirrels, and the dogs go nuts. If I play too many times, the pit bull here growls at me.
Did you guys see my new Felon saw I got?
Say again, Ed?
Did you guys see my new Fallen saw I got? That little
No.
10-inch McCulloch.
No. When'd you post it?
A couple days ago.
Yeah, I gotta go on there. I haven't been on really.
Maybe it was last night.
I'll put you guys on mute.
Was it Eager Beaver, Ed?
It's a McCulloch Max 110.
Oh, okay.
Just a little teeny tiny thing. It's only the bar on. It's only like 10 inches long.
Yeah. The preschool saw.
For as much as I hate two strokes, people keep giving them to me.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just like Clark Griswold said in the movie Vacation. You think you hate it now? Wait till you run it.
Yeah. But I did have somebody bring me a Craftsman Gold push mower.
Don't you love that Craftsman Gold? Like an oxymoron, like jumbo shrimp.
Well, he took it someplace else, and the guy repaired it.
Uh-huh.
I posted some pictures on Instagram. I don't know where he got the spring for the governor. It looked like a bed spring. It was literally so tight, I could not move the carburetor to idle it down.
Really? It must have. Yeah, but did it over rev though?
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. I was gonna say, lucky it did blow up.
The pole start has 3 metric machine screws that hold it on. He put wood screws down in it to hold it back on because he lost the screws.
Oh God.
And then it has the auto choke on it.
Yep.
And it has that little U notch in it.
Yep.
He ran the high tension lead up over the top of that arm and had it laying down in that little groove.
Oh, so it kept the choke half open or half closed, right?
Yeah. But the reason the guy brought it to me was when he was pole starting it, the pole start started kind of pulling up, and it wouldn't engage.
You put any washers on those wood screws?
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what's wrong with it, because if you fix it, man, he goes, I'd really appreciate it. Well, as soon as I look down at it, I'm like, well, those aren't the right screws that are supposed to be in that top, but I'll take a look. So the thing about it is when he ran them down in, he almost stripped them out.
Yeah,
so I had to find like the most precise screwdriver to get down in there, and he pulled them halfway down into the plastic tube that the little spacer.
Yep.
So I had to take them each one out to get it to walk up off. So as soon as I seen that, and I looked down at that high tension lead, I'm like, well, that's not supposed to be there. So and he actually bent that son of a bitch all up too. So I got it all straightened out, kind of back in, got everything back on. And I called the guy. I'm like, well, where's the air cleaner and the air cover? Oh, it's never had one. Okay. So I found an air cleaner or an air filter for it. It's kind of just sticks on there. Put that on. I pulled and I pulled and I pulled and I pulled. And I'm like, okay, check spark. Yep, it's got spark. Shoot a little helper in it. Fires right up. And that thing took off and it's vibrating around and shaking and everything else. And then I started digging into it and I'm like, I don't know what the heck Governor Spring's supposed to be on here, but I know that's not the right one. So, but the best part of the whole deal is I called the guy tonight because I got it running. I got the right Governor Spring. I found a cap cover for the air cleaner and that. And I said, how much did you pay that guy to tune your mower up, to get it running for you? He's like, $55.
Holy cow. It's about what the mower's worth.
Well, it's actually really nice. It's a really nice mower. It's self-propelled. You know, it's got the bagger and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay. He's like, well, what am I going to owe you? I said, well, I gotta total up parts and stuff and labor time and stuff. I said, but it's probably going to be another $60-$70. You know. He's like, oh man. I'm like, well, I'd go back on the other dude and get your $55 back because he didn't do nothing but break it.
Absolutely. Is it front drive or rear?
Front drive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, so it's running now. If the guy comes and picks it up and pays me for it, cool. If he doesn't, I'll put it on buy, sell, and trade for $100 and you know.
I've never seen a gold. It's been a while. I haven't seen a gold one.
Well, it's red, but it's the Craftsman gold.
Okay. It just says gold. Okay.
The one nice thing about front wheel drive, you can turn them around.
You turn them around, but people always just keep their hand on it no matter what they're doing, and they just grind the tread off. So what I do is I take bicycle tubes, knobby tubes from BMX bikes, and I screw that tread onto the front wheels. It lasts forever.
Well, this one actually has really good tread on the tires and everything. I mean, it's a really nice looking mower. You can tell it hasn't been used very much. And I even checked the blade, and I'm not touching the blade. That's not me. You know, I just got the damn thing running for him. So, but
I finally got the carb in the mail for that STX 30. And I'm going to try that hopefully in a couple of days. Remember I did that video where they limited the throttle with the screw? So it could be a 9-horse. Well, this thing's going to be full balls to the wall. So it'll be 15 horse because that's what the bore and stroke is. So that sucker will be going.
Yep. So, but now I was
Look at Pete. Power washing a handheld leaf blower. Who does that?
I've seen people do it. Wait till it goes to start it again.
Yeah.
It's not going to start till that dries out.
Well,
Wasn't he trying to keep it running, though, while he was washing it so it wouldn't stall?
That ain't going to happen.
Oh, we lost him. We lost him.
Well, I did kind of pull a boo-boo at work yesterday. All the old Hustler mowers run a 24-12-12 tire. And I forgot that the newest ones run a 26-inch tire. And the outside of the tire was wore off, so I couldn't see the what size it was. Yep. I just looked on the next one back. I'm like, oh, it's a 24. Called up. Yeah, give me a pair of 24s. Blah blah blah. You know, went and had them mounted up this morning.
So now you're scalping the back of the deck, right?
Well, I caught it before I put them on, and luckily my tire shop I use is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I called him up and said, hey, man, I said, I pulled a big old boo-boo. He's like, what's that? I said, those are supposed to be 26-inch tires, not 24s. He's like, you sure I didn't order the wrong thing? I said, I don't know. I said, check your paperwork, but I'm almost positive I wrote down 24. And he called me back in like less than 5 minutes. He's like, yeah, he goes, I got 24 written down. I said, well, can you get me a set of 26s for tomorrow? He's like, yeah. He goes, I can do that. I said, all right. I said, I'll bring them down, have them mounted up and stuff tomorrow. He's like, all right, no problem. He goes, we'll clean those up and put them back on the shelf. I'm like, what? I said, they're mounted. He's like, yeah. He said, they're the D-Stone.
Oh, yeah, yep.
He said, I'll clean them up. And he goes, you didn't run them on anything. He goes, you didn't mount, put them on the tractor or anything. There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
He goes, I'll have one of the guys wipe them down, clean them up. We'll throw them
you won't know once they're mounted on other rims. So.
Well, I checked all of our other. That's the funny thing. I checked all of our other mowers, and they all have got really good tires on. Because I was just going to throw those on one of those, and take those rims down and have the 26s mounted on them. But that ain't happening. So, oh well. And they're only $10 more a tire. So I give them 20 more bucks, and we're good.
Yeah, tires are ridiculous in price.
These are $88 a piece.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's nine.
Yeah. That's mounted, balance out the door. Overnight shipped to the tire shop. So that's actually a pretty good price.
Yeah, I know.
Tubeless, we put tubes in them.
Tubeless. Until we can't run tubeless no more.
Yeah, till you run over something.
Well, no, I got plug kits and stuff. You know.
Okay. Yep.
I got a professional plug kit,
Mhm.
and I'll plug them as many times as I can. You know, or if the hole's not, if the hole's too big. But yeah, that plug kit has saved me so many freaking times.
Now, is that rubber plugs or leather?
Rubber. It's actually one of the Tech product tool, Tech tire tool or Tech tire products. It's one of their tool sets or kits.
So does it come with the reamer and all that?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That has the rubber plugs that you pull back and it stretches it, puts them in and releases them.
Mm-hmm.
The only bad part is my salesman for Tech isn't in this area no more. So I have to go like 70 miles to get one.
Wow.
And they won't give me free shipping unless I buy $150 worth of product.
That's a lot of
So I'm actually using Napa plugs and glue now, and like I told him, I said I can't buy $150 worth of plugs and glue.
Yeah.
You'll never get any business from me in the next 5 years. The glue and stuff will go bad before I use it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I did some checking and everything, and the plugs that Napa carry, they're actually really long, and I cut them down in like 3 pieces.
Yeah, okay.
But they're basically the same material as what Tech uses.
Now, are those the ones that come between the 2 plastic sheets and you got to peel them and all that?
No, these have like a little rubber or a little plastic sheath around them. They're a long rubber band-like looking thing.
Yep.
And you just hook it in the end of the tool, fold it over, and then there's a clamp that grabs onto the rubber, and it pulls it back and stretches it way out. So when it goes in the hole, it's real small. And then when you release it, it actually pushes back, snaps back and pushes against each side of the tire.
Now, what did you dip that in the glue first, or you just rely on the rubber? Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also got these things. They're for like the steel core or steel treads.
It's belted. Yep.
They're a little plastic protector that protects that rubber so it doesn't cut it as it's going through.
Oh, no kidding.
And it doesn't throw the balance of the tire off because they're minuscule weight, So.
Interesting.
Yeah, Nick, I used to work at a semi shop. We used to use plug patches all the time. I've had a couple done on some more tires there, but that tire shop that I use, the old guy that was there was really good about patching insides of tires. The new younger guys, they don't want anything to do with it.
They don't remember to split. They're too young to remember to split rims.
Yeah. Death rings.
I remember those split rims. You had to have a special. I saw 2 people almost die from those things when they.
Well, that's why I got to use the cage.
Yep. I saw one die with a cage. It came out of the cage.
Wow.
I had a really good friend that was decapitated by one.
Oof.
He worked in a tire shop, and they did a lot of service work on off-road trucks and stuff. Like there was a landfill like 5 miles down the road from their shop. And he thought it was kind of funny that the service truck was coming in to have their tire fixed. But they told him, well, we can't get the ring loose. We're out of a set lane. He's like, oh, okay, no problem. He took it in the back, and about 5 minutes later, they heard a really big boom, and everybody went running. Here, the assholes filled it with oxygen to try to air it back up. Their compressor took a shit, and they filled it up. He took the rosebud and was going around it to break the rust loose.
The bomb.
And it literally blew that ring off so hard, it cut him off right top of the shoulders.
Wow.
Put a hole in the roof of their building, went through the drywall, through the steel roof of the building, out, and landed on a car outside in the park. The ring did, car in a parking lot. And all the service truck guys could say is, well, we don't know how that happened. Well, once they investigated and found out, there was 4 truck drivers down there that would stop by that station all the time to get coffee and stuff. that said they seen them MFers out there filling it up with oxygen.
Wow.
That company basically bought his widow and 2 kids a new house, car, paid their land off, everything. I mean, a couple $1 million.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he didn't feel anything though.
That's what the doctor said, but it didn't like literally cut him completely off. His spine was still attached, but it broke his neck. He had to have seen it coming. I mean, even for a minuscule second,
wow.
He had to have seen it coming.
Wow.
Yeah, it ain't nothing I'd want to experience.
No, that's for sure. All right, guys, I'm going to hit it. It's been an hour and 20. I see Tampa Boys is on right now with a chat. So anyone interested in the go-karts or mini bikes, go check out Tampa Boys. But thanks, everybody, for showing up. We'll talk to you guys soon. Ed, Scotty, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks to everyone for showing up. We'll talk to you later, guys.
See you guys.
Bye.